Yeah? Yeah, Karl Karma, yeah. What? Bass player? They're all the bloody same. What does he want, a personality or something? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Alright, I'll do a show and fix him up, okay? Yeah. Alright. Alright, yeah, yeah, yep. No worries, champ. Yep, no worries, champ. Yep, okay. See ya, bye.
There's a rhythm in everything. The good stuff, there's a rhythm. And you know what? That brown smelly stuff that hits the fan, when it hits the fan, there's a rhythm in that too. Even when you walk, there's a rhythm. My name's Karl Karma, and I think I was walking into a bit of trouble. So I was thinking to myself, while I'm tapping out this jazz rhythm on the gravel, reminded me of a kid that I once taught a bit of jazz to. Good kid too. Mickey. Mickey was his name, yeah, Mickey. Good kid. Sort of taught him this. Yeah, Mickey was a good kid, yeah. I also remember another gal that I was teaching. Beautiful gal, beautiful. In fact, her eyes were beautiful. In fact, one eye was so beautiful, the other one couldn't stop looking at it. Anyway, she was into a bit of Steve Gadd, you know, Crazy Army and all that sort of stuff. So I showed her a bit of stuff based on that Crazy Army thing, that groovy cat Steve Gadd used to do back in the 80s. One eye couldn't stop looking at it. Yeah, well, so much for the stuff that's based on Crazy Army, eh? Anyway, I'm heading up to this little bridge here to see if there's a little black duck who's going to tell me a little bit of something about where I got to go for this bass player. Ah! So someone cracked my scone with an empty pot glass. When I came to, everything was in reverse and all I could see was the black duck's girlfriends right there. Anyway, I better ask her a question. God, my head hurts. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Oh, quack, quack. It was just as well I knew how to speak good duck. Anyway, she sent me off to the Brunswick Street Black Duck Bar. And I think that's him there. Hey mate, are you the little black duck that's gonna tell me where the bass player is? Quack, 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 quack. Talkative little fella, aren't ya? Well, quack, 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 quack. So the bass player knows I'm after him and he sent one of his mooks to come and hit me on the head with the empty pot glass, eh? Well, quack, 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 quack. Alrighty then, he knows where I am. Okay, I better get back there quick smart. Oh, this rhythm's pretty good, I think. What is it, a 3-2 clave? Well, quack. I see. Well, I might have one beer and listen to this. Okay. So the little black duck told me to go off and see this little jazz cat. Okay. I remember this jazz cat from episodes gone by. Nice little cat. Had a bit of a thing once. She gave me a burning kiss once. Then she took her cigarette out and kissed me again. She has got the most beautiful hair on her head too. By jingoes, it's a long walk, but it's alright for me. My feet, they're so tough I wear my boots out from the inside. Anyway, here's the doorbell. I'll give it a bit of a jigger. Well, roar, who's there? It's Karl Karma, darling. How you going? Oh, Karl, come on in. Don't mind if I do. She was happy to see me. Bit of the old Karl Karma magic there working. Karl, why don't you and I snuggle a little? Anyway, my little cat wanted to go down to her little jazz club, so after playing a bit of beautiful music together, we were gonna go down there. Okay. So we got to the jazz club in a little borrowed bebop Volkswagen. Worked off 2 cylinders. Anyway, after the break, we're going to walk in and see what goes on. So we're out of the bebop Volkswagen and we're out walking to the jazz club. Jeez, it's blowing a gale out here. I used to know a girl called Gail, but that's another story. So we're in at the jazz club now, and there's some nice funky Latin stuff happening. A bit of a half samba reggae-ish kind of thing there. Anyway, hey look, there's the bass player. God, look at him run. He's left the drummer to do his little solo on his own. Now the action starts. Anyway, the bass player hightails it out of the jazz club. I'll leave my little jazz cat back to have a listen to this little funky number while I'm off chasing him. I've got to try and chase him down and see what's going on with the whole deal. God, this bass player's rushing, I tell ya. That's funny. Bass players usually drag. Anyway, there's 2 paths up here, just like a Led Zeppelin tune, I reckon. Anyway, let's follow the dog. Well, the dog was barking up the wrong tree, but I knew I was onto something pretty good. It had something to do with a terrible little triangle of things happening here. Okay, I had to see a bloke called Lefty. He was in charge of the triangle. I saw Lefty take off and get into a car. So I hailed a cab. The cab stopped with a jerk. The jerk got out and I got in and I followed the car. Anyway, somehow I started to feel a bit funny. You know, I was feeling pretty jazzy, my feet doing 2 and 4 and stuff, but my hands were just out of time, like they were cross-rhythmic or something like that, something all highfalutin. Oh, now I'm going into dreamland. God, I think someone spiked me drink back at the bar. Ah.
Spill your guts, Karma.
Ah, who's that? It's the bass player. He's got me.
I said spill your guts, Karma. What do you know?
Don't know anything, stupid. And if I did, I wouldn't be telling you. Think you got me, eh? Thing was, though, he did have me. I was tied up, I was in this darkened room, and I was looking for a way out. It was just me and the bass player. Had to think quick here.
Talk, Karma. I'll get you to talk if it's the last thing I do.
Who sent ya? Well, bass player, that's for me to know and you to find out. No way am I gonna spill my guts to the likes of you. But I had to think of something. As he came a bit closer to me to give me a bit of a slap around, I managed to get a leg free and I gave him a short arm inspection with my left hand slipper. Oh, Karma, you got me right in my slapping bass tackle. Oh. Now I was the one holding all the cards. I managed to get my hands free and I pulled him up and sat him on the chair in the corner. Now, bass player, spill your guts.
Alright, Karma. Alright. You got me. Don't kick me there again. Your mate, he was onto me. I had to fix him up. But then I found out he rang you up for a bit of help, and I couldn't have that, could I? Both of you together would probably find out that I couldn't read any music, and that'd spell trouble for gigs like I'm getting.
I see. You're the bass player who ties up all the gigs and you get through them by faking it all out, don't you?
Yeah, you got me. Yeah, if I can't do something, I just keep looking at the drummer and telling me speeding up all the time. That's what happens. Great trick. It's always worked.
Until now. The game's up. Alright, bass player?
Yeah, okay, Karma. What are you going to do with me?
I'm gonna take you to the jazz police, and I'll lock you up with a metronome for 4 years. Hard labour.
No, Karma. Anything but that, mate. No. Not with the metronome. No.
Ain't it funny that when a bass player gets in a bit of trouble, his underpants has that khaki glow? So after I dropped off the bass player to the jazz police to meet his fate with the metronome, I couldn't help but think about me little jazz cat and where my little girl had gone. So, my name's Karl Karma, and this is my city, Melbourne. There's a story around every corner. There's thousands of stories, and I've been part of a few of them. Now all I want to do is get home to me little jazz cat. So until next time, see you around, buddy. Puss. Hello, pussy. Pussy. Do you want your whiskers?